Hello and welcome to a new episode of Demo State, and today we're taking a look at GlassHouse, which has a playtest going on right now, and I was lucky enough to stumble into that one. I'm not sure how long this is going. I think when this comes out, it might be over. I think it goes to the 29th of March, so could still be going. So yeah, I just had to move over to the Steam page and hit request access, and then, I don't know, it took like 2 weeks or something. And now's the new playtest running, and I think the last one was close to the Steam Next Festival, I think. Or was it through the year change? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we're taking a look at GlassHouse, which is a Feudalpunk CRPG, as it's stated on its site, and it has turn-based combat, and I thought it was looking pretty good and very interesting from just the pictures and the little bit of footage I saw, and I wanted to try it out, and now we're here. So what do we got? Develop without budget. Okay. For that, it looks pretty good though. Okay, what do we got? Control scheme, movement, environment interaction, highlight objects, pocket inventory, QTE action. Okay, dialogue choice, dialogue continue, close knowledge tab options. Okay, pretty good. Raise the curtain, I guess. Let's dive right in. This is a pre-alpha build of GlassHouse, developed over 3 years in spare time and without any funding. It contains work-in-progress mechanics, placeholder assets, and a rough English localization. This playtest does not represent the final product. Sure.
There's a spectre haunting the fiefdom of London Stock. He's waiting for you to feast on each other before it blooms in a dazzling explosion. This is your last day, Weald. And I am sorry for that.
Okay. Nice little intro there. What's your political compass? The political compass is your beacon of values and virtues in the turbulent sea of political realities. Based on your choices and the POVs you spend, it shows your current political build. Points of view can be spent on the 4 main ideologies: feud criticism, holisticism, confederalism, and colonialism. Okay. Anarchy increases automatically with the ideology with fewer POVs. Political checks. The reality of the world can be shaped through your political build, which influences dialogue options, your physical approach to the world, and also combat. Whew, okay. What's your political compass? Okay. Feud criticism. You fought for class equality, decentralization, and ultra-democracy. In the end, you won, so you must preserve the status quo. Whew. What else do we got? Colonialism. When you were young, you believed in words. Now you believe in acts. If Earth trembles before cultural delusion, you are the constant. History is written by settlers. Confederate criticism. You lost the war a long time ago, even though you were right. You believe in free markets, the license to be wrong, and that capitalist society is the best option we've got left. Okay. Wow. Holisticism. You see society as a body, and your duty is to balance its organs. When one fails, all do. You help thoughts. You heal thoughts. Sensible, serial doubter, unapologetic woke, anarchism. You destroy the machine with practical common sense and culture, then set fire to its blueprints. You are too smart to believe that democracy is freedom. Wow. Incoherent. We are incoherent. Aggressive, man of action, true conservative. Persuasive, smart negotiator, capitalist enforcer? I don't know. But we lost the war. I don't know if I want to lose the war. I think this one's a pretty good approach. True holisticist, okay. Reasonable, socialist. Incoherent. Decentralization and ultra-democracy. Enlightened conqueror. Incoherent. Sticks to that, though. The Ascended. Existentialist, okay. I think we're going with that. I hope incoherent isn't an issue. You must not betray your pledge. Okay, whatever. Dialogues. Dialogues allow you to interact verbally with characters, examine interactable objects, and explore the world. Your actions and words will shape the unfolding story. Remember that everything you say or do has long-term consequences. Goes it to the next page or skips it the whole dialogue? Okay, good. Advanced dialogues. Dialogues are not limited to being just words. Depending on the context and situation, they can lead to quick time event, puzzles, and hidden resources. Blocked choices. Some dialogue choices will be temporarily or permanently unavailable. You may need an item, narrative choice, or fulfill a specific political configuration. Here we go. The director. There's a specter haunting the fiefdom of Lindenstock. For a split second, Waldemar thought he had seen it. A real one. Sadly, it was nothing more than his own reflection. Oh, that is our character, Waldemar? Londonstar has been locked down for 57 days. The mind grows parched when each day feels already lived. Okay, what are we doing? Why do I feel like I'm late for something? Think about the dream. Look outside the window. I love to look outside. Dozens of red, blue aero globes rose and flew above the London stock skyline. The poor, the rich are fleeing. War is on our doorstep. The fiefdom is burning. Which side will you be on? Okay. I've got bigger fish to fry. It's okay. Think about the dream. You can't remember anything. You're off, you're not. But you feel guilty. You do. Why do I always feel guilty? Should tell the doctor to take the dose down a notch. Why do I always feel guilty? You want to be remembered as one of the good guys. Okay, true. No one still really knows who the good guys are. No, that's just making fun of something. Let's go back. Why do I feel like I'm late for something? You must feed the people. You're the deputy condo chief. Weld, remember? Skip a meal for Tim and you'll find the dormitory up in flames. Journal updated. Can we go there instantly? Oh yeah, here we go. Your journal keeps track of what has happened so far. Waldemar is lazy. He won't record all his progress in real time. Feast for fools. I must remember to retrieve the few rations from the restroom upstairs and see them conveyed to the apartments. Okay, it is most probable that one or more comrades shall go without sustenance this day. A most singular prospect indeed. Okay. Political compass, medical dossier, pitch black. Ooh, okay. Death. Ooh. Time left. Wait, is that what happening to me? Negative, mild dissociation, one more. Progressive. Wow, that is hard to read. I hope they scale that up a little bit more. Employment pipe fitter. Okay. Green. Residence District 70, Winston. Cycles 43. Probably years? We don't know. Okay. Off Godwin. That's her name. With some aristocrat early on. We don't know. Knowledge. Onion soup. Purifies the gut and gets rid of all the status effects. Rumor has it that the legendary Mercanus soup can cure cancer. Yet you still have it. Oh. Oh. Oh, we have oh. Okay. Consumable. Project status discovered. Build 0. Marsh. Materials required missing. Oh, there we go. We need... I don't know. Workbench required. Ooh. Bandages. Stops bleeding and restores 15 HP. Okay, cool. That's pretty good. Library. The library section contains all documents, books, and readable items you have collected along the way. Consult it from time to time to find out more about the Middlemore culture. Okay, we got nothing. That's back the journal. Okay. Do we have any more there? No. I guess this one could be like working on controllers as well. Not sure if they're actually planning on releasing this on consoles, but with that kind of a menu, could be. Okay, here we go. Let's continue. Golly, am I the chief? This morning, I feel as if I'm in someone else's body. Deputy chief, and yes, you have been since the 2021st cycle. About 7 cycles. Well, this morning, I feel as if I'm in someone else's body. Is that your subtle way of telling us you don't remember where to get the rations? Rest room. 2nd floor of your bloody shack. You're really broken, aren't you? Go down the stairs. Act 1. Basic movement. Welcome, comrades, to the world of GlassHouse. Left click on the walkable surface to start explore. Something caught your eye? You can do so with furniture, tapestries, doors, etc. And even with people. Just left click on any highlighted object. Highlights. The world is full of interesting things. Maybe too many, and some can easily slip away. Use tab to highlight all interactable objects. Let's try that. Ooh, okay. Look at that. Can we like move around with the camera somehow? Not really, okay. Oh, the director. Good Luke's cage has been empty for 3 days. Sooner or later, everyone abandons you. Ugh, did I leave the cage? I'll find my bird. I hated him anyway. Reflect. Did I leave the cage open? Yeah. Crows are sharp, sure, but they can't pick locks. I'll find my bird. You said the same thing about Jocasta, yet she never came back. What if the two things are connected? What, my ex and my ex-pet? Yeah. Okay. You're tired, not from today, but of life. Yet there's still so much to do. Okay. Examine surface. On the bedside table, there was a glass of tap water and an empty bottle of medical opioids. Don't worry, well, they'll refresh us again later. Let's open the drawer. Oh, multi-magnetic screwdriver. Tally. Wait, that's what I got. Domestic scepter, belly multi. Okay, I can put it in here. Right. Crafting bench. Oh, hey. In dormitory 73B, everyone is a bit of a tinkerer, and Waldemar is no exception. The crafting bench allows you to check your knowledge tab and craft items for your adventure. The knowledge tab is a collection of all the recipes you know, allowing you to craft new tools or gadgets. By exploring, interacting with characters, and or trading, you will obtain new recipes to expand your knowledge. To build an item, choose a recipe from the Knowledge tab. Make sure you have all the necessary materials with you, then click Build. Okay, fair enough. I still don't know what that is. They should give me a small hint on what these things might be. Oh, wait, maybe I just need to hover over it and leave it there? No. Can I do bandages? No. Okay. Can I do anything? What do we nailed? Sharp junk. Can I stack that? Yeah. Okay. There were about 20 work overalls hanging and only one evening suit. They say you can know a person by their wardrobe. Blimey, you look like crap today. What? Examine face. The wrinkles betray all 43 of your cycles on your shoulders. You've passed your youth down to the new generations. Move along. Nothing to see here. Except for the mustache, of course. You've got a beautiful mustache. Examine your hips, okay? Beer is accumulating on your hips, adding to your love handles. Wow. But they also highlight your crazy obliques. Okay. All in all, you look good for a terminal patient. Examine your heart. A thick black fog spreads around your heart. Behind the fog, there's a faint light. It's you. It's so shy you could deny it, bend it, or even transform it. Renounce yourself. Check your heart rate. You're no doctor. You're just counting beats to show off. Renounce yourself. Oh, no. Oh, dang it. Okay, wait, what do we do? The ascent? No, we didn't do that. Well, we got more points this time, huh? Well, that gives one anarchy. Oh, that was the symbol, right? Dang it. Okay, screw that. Fuck you, I'm beautiful. Mirrors don't lie. Okay, I wanted to give that a shot, though. Here's a little bag there. Work bag, left alone for 57 days. You love paid vacation. Work bag. Scissors? Work badge. A Londoner. 36 Jumonath of the 2028 cycle. Double click to add it into library. Okay, double click it is. Okay, we can just put it into library. Let's check that. Ah, here we go. Okay. Bashed on the first rays of the thesis, the Great Feudal Council, gathered in Newborn, announces on the kind journal microphones that London stock is in lockdown, following the Kofopo claim of dramatic disappearance of Margrave Aldred. London stock shows its iron fist and deploys a massive DCB contingent in Londox. From today until further notice, all feudal and privatized activities are closed and citizens are required to remain in their dormitories. Wages for all feudal workers will continue uninterrupted. Enjoy your early vacation. Okay. Huh. So we got a bit of stuff. Can we do something? Still not. Not sure if I should take that all with me, though, right? Is that another crafting table? Examine left shelf. Undercover the Percivals. Examine right shelf. Mon Romano murder at the dusk of the thesis. The usual sound of leaking pipes is reassuring. Waldemar had already packed the bags in case of defeat. During the Keen Journal on the 36th day of Jumonath, in fact, all the citizens of the fief were urged to pack their bags in case of atomic conflict. Okay, open left suitcase. London Scotch. Oh, oh! Oh, shoot, okay, I do want... That was not what I had in mind. Okay, so we just used it. Aggressive drunkenness. Oh, I don't want to use that. What is this? Your stash. Oh, here we go. That's important. Stashes are stored units scattered throughout the game world. They use a similar system to the PPTS to be connected, so that you can retrieve items regardless of the box where they were initially deposited. They are used to store, manage, and free up space in your inventory. You can drag items manually or right-click to quickly move them in between containers. Right, pretty good. Oh, that's all in my stash. Whew. Cloth junk. Scissors. I'm not sure if I need that. What else do we need? Onion. London Scotch. We don't want that for 30 minutes. Oh boy. Egbert's naked photo can be used in combat to destabilize dickheads. What? Multi-magnetic screwdriver. This could be a weapon of some sort, so we'll leave it there. See if we can make a bandage. And wait. Stash. Does this need... Oh, we need to... that's how it works. Okay. I see. Water flask. That's what it is. Onions. Oh, we need 3 of them. Can I pull it out there again? Oh, there it is. Okay, it got back. So we can't use these, right? They're just the resources for crafting, I guess. Okay, that's how it goes. Right, we got that. Repack the bags. Oh, okay, those were both of them. Okay, I see. What do we got here? Examine the surface. There was about 3 centimeters of dust spread over the entire surface. Okay, 3. Okay. Open top drawer. The drawer was overflowing with ink pens. Every arc to fight District Elysium, the factory would offer a pack of pens to all employees. However, there were always more pens than paper. The drawer was stuck. It's not locked. It just seems like your beer from yesterday has been completely absorbed by the wood. The Middlemoor was the land of the Balby. Trees whose wood had extraordinary fireproof abilities due to its high hydration properties. Great for preventing fires at work. Terrible for furniture. Okay, we can't open it. So I guess we have to leave that. Pipe junk. Okay, let's put this back here. And then let's go out. Finest guy. Citizens of London stock. You have nothing to fear. Those liberal pigs haven't got long to live. Following the approval of the LMA referendum, the Damage Control Brigade intensified its operations in the inner districts. It will all be fine. The Lundox district will soon cease hostilities. Kofo days are numbered. Oh, you're my bitch, you yellow punk. Got it? Egbert. Well, help. He's trying to kill me. Scene 7A. Egbert was beating Wojciech up in the living room. Egbert's hands were dripping with blood and showed no signs of stopping. Regular day at the office. Log in or run for it. Fuck are you doing? No one answered. The air was thick with testosterone. Stop it right now. Fuck a goat and still not get there. Oh, that's a bit explicit. Say something random but also emotional. Shout something mildly right-wing. What? Say something emotional. Random, but also emotional. What's going on here? MK. Doesn't seem to work, but good to know. Let's go fight him. Combat, here we go. Combat in GlassHouse isn't always about being the last man standing. You can talk to your opponent and bring them to their senses, or attack and give in the call of violence. Mind the items in your inventory and use them to obtain an advantage. So that's what I mean. This is complete. I don't know. I haven't seen anything like that, to be honest. Maybe I haven't played enough games, but it all looks a little bit different from what, at least what I'm used to. So let's see what's going on. We could talk, attack your opponent. With violence, will defeat them. We got a bit of HP, so we're pretty good. Use items to gain an advantage. Combat use. You can use items in your inventory to gain a tactical advantage over your opponent. Use Egbert's naked photo. Can be used in combat to destabilize dickheads. Is it you? Where'd you get that? Okay. Counter turn. Attempt the colonialism approach with a D10. Consequence unknown. Lower this approach dice. Increase all other. Wow. What are we going to? Like, we try to be sensible, maybe? Persuasive? Let's be sensible. We are brothers. We are glue. Huh? You've sniffed all the remaining glue. Okay, that wasn't a good one. Go back to your room. I'll deal with him. Huh? But you've never even managed to make him clean the house. Oh, do I need to... Ouch! Combat. Force surrender. You can force surrender when your threat is higher than your opponent's. The bigger the difference in threat, the easier the roll. Okay. End combat without violence by succeeding a force surrender roll. May Pollyanna assist you. Okay, but we don't know, right? We got a hit there. Attempt a force surrender roll. If successful, your opponent will surrender. Available only when your threat is higher than your opponent's. Where's our threat, though? Wow. Allow me to enter. I commend you. Huh? Okay. Ooh, we're getting another hit there. Nah. Would you have me fetch the DCB? Huh? Most seriously, centrist. Letting himself. Okay, let's try this one. Egbert, enough. Egbert cleaned the blood from his mouth with his lens cloth. Fuck you and that yellow prick. Egbert abandoned flat 28, leaving Wojciech in a heap of scraps behind him. Thanks for stepping in, old man. You planning to keep jerking each other off? Do we need to remind you that you have a dormitory to feed? Ooh. Okay. Can we zoom in a little bit? Nice. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that's going on here. We'll skip that for now. Honey, bring me back to the moor. New wave, slowly losing it. Okay. Can we like put it on here? Refined photomatic dynamics Mark II. Masterpiece of engineering and mechanical precision. Belongs to the dormitory. Don't get used to it. Use vinyl. Honey, bring me back to the moor. It's your chair. You fall for it. Relax, there's still hope. Oh, here we go. It's Egbert the couch. You can't sit here. Roleplay, pretend to be a... You feel like a criminal. The brocade doesn't suit your ass. It tends to push you away. Oh, hey, he's still there. It's Wojciech's favorite chair. Okay. Well, let's talk to that guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Blood on his face, joint between his lips. He seemed pleased with himself. What were you fighting for? All good. I think he broke my nose. I need a smoke. What were you fighting over? I kindly tried to express my disapproval of the referendum. And he started saying racist shit, like that we fuck our sisters where we came from. Classic Egbert. This lockdown is driving us crazy. Dust coat, take it from me. Egbert broke inside a long time ago. He's an idiot, you know that? An idiot you defended far too often. Sure, don't ask that. Can I take a puff? Sure, but I warned you, this one hits like a train. High as fuckness. Okay. You feel rehydrated and incredibly motivated to do no evil. Need a hand getting up? Nah, Disco, let me chill here a bit longer. Mind cleaning up your blood afterwards? That should be Egbert's job. I'm begging you, don't make it any harder. Egbert's 44 bloody cycles old. He's not a child, alright? Stop sticking up for him all the time. Let him own up to something, starting with my fucking blood. Okay, they got something going on here. Today's Void's cleaning shift. Don't worry. I should do more than just worry, I guess. Got some more of that stuff. Let's put it up there. Disengagement room. Firewood is running out. Fire dances tiredly. It's starving. Your flesh can barely feel it. Am I disappointing the fire? I'll forgive you eventually. Oh, I won't apologize for my precariousness. I feel gaslighted. That was funny. Okay. Looks like the kitchen. Luckily, Wojciech has a green thumb. You and Egbert would have massacred everything. Okay. Could be the fridge, right? Cool. Tune in to Good Morning London stock. This program may contain explicit references and is intended for an adult audience. It is not suitable for anyone under 16 cycles. Comrades, this is Copperjack speaking from Seabrim Tower. My goodness, I have no words, comrades. If it didn't exist, we would have to invent it. I'm obviously talking about Margaret Delvin, who from today we're calling the reasonable radical. Change frequency? Lovebirds. Hello, my spring onions. This is Lovebirds, and speaking here is your sweet Amada Dagbird. How you feeling out there? Lockdown is having the best cycles of our lives, Amada. I hear you cry from your dormitories. Indeed, the carouse of life and love keeps spinning. While we think about the past with a bitter nostalgia that sips into our skin and bones as we grow old with no one left to remember us. My sweethearts, grow a pair. We will return to live and love again. Or maybe for the first time. Love, spring onions. Love is the means to create new cogs in the great people machine. Let's just leave it there. What else might be here? There's another door. Okay, I don't have them with me. Okay, so I can't put them on. What's this disengagement room? Or was it my room? No, that's another one. Nope. LMA referendum. Invitation to green citizens. Lockpick. Ooh, we got a new knowledge, I guess. Well, no, relax, there's still hope. Border full of women's work uniforms. After 17 cycles, the smell remains, as does the pain. Can I loot it? No. Oh, no. No, no, no. Don't use that again. This one's empty, okay. Spherical map. The planet of Synthesi. The irrefutable proof that we live on a sphere. Egbert claims it's a basin. It's when Wojciech placed it in front of his room. There's a series of invoices from the 1827 cycle addressed to Manzoni's butchery, the past life of this building. Okay. Egbert locked it, of course. Reflect on your frustration. If everything belongs to everyone, then you have the right to enter this room. You're the fucking deputy condo chief. No piece of wood or flesh can shut itself in front of you. You feel an overwhelming pathological urge to picklock this door. Who's that one, though? Wojciech's workbench was flooded with brushes and somber colors. Gavin Glue. Wojciech's little brother. Brushstrokes were subdued, full of respect. Sebastian, Wojciech's hometown thief. The brushstrokes were fleeting, almost resentful. Wojciech's father. Brushstrokes were harsh, especially around the sides, where the belt clinched tight. Wojciech's little magical and illegal greenhouse. 2 cycles ago, when Egbert found out, he reported him to the DCB. That day, 3 vessels stormed into Wojciech's room, but found nothing. Luckily, Argo was at the window when he saw the patrols approaching the dormitory. You should steal a few plants, strictly for medical purposes, of course. We probably shouldn't do that. An opinion on his tastes? Progressist, anarchist, woke? Hard to tell. There's literally a bit of everything. Don't be afraid of culture. Knowledge book. Joint. Oh, that's another radio. Welcome to Northern Moor, the highest frequency across the Middle Moor. Stay safe in these dark times. We will win. Long rolling paper. Stand before the source of chaos. Chimera rises, stirs the masses, and leaves behind onion peels. Okay. You try to open the door, but the handle snaps off. Oh no. That's an issue. Ah, there's a bit of a bug, I think. Now it's working. Egbert warned you to screw the storage room handle in properly. Oh wait, here we go. Examine. The brass handle plate rests gently on 4 M3 screws. Nothing a multi-magnetic screwdriver can't handle. Let's use that one. Oh wait. No, 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 no. Oh, okay, good. The handle snaps it. Hooray! Oh wait, that's a cool perspective. This is great. At the end of every quint, the DCB delivers rations to the people of London Stock. Every quint, the rations got smaller. The people were hungry. 6 ration parcels and 5 apartments left. 7 tenants to be fed. Okay, there are the rations. They never worked. Egbert prefers to bath in the roof with rainwater. Limb-skill and hair everywhere. How can you be the leader of all of us if you can't even manage your own bathroom? No direction available. But I wanted to... Here we go. Okay, we can't. Yeah, we wanted to take the thing from the onions, right? Almost bedside shell there. Long rolling paper it was. Should we store him inside the room there? No, we leave it there, right? Where can I get back to my room? Because I wanted to go back to the workbench, if possible. Which I haven't seen yet. Oh, there we go. Good. What do we got? Ooh, plenty of things. Okay. The referendum. Let's see. Citizens of Green Past Thief. We need your help. With this missive, we officially announce to start voting for the LMA popular referendum. A yes vote guarantees military equipment for the defense of the inner districts, while a no vote guarantees the maintenance of the current state. The Great Feudal Council promises not to influence a choice that belongs solely and exclusively to the people. Remember that DCB vassals will come to collect your ballots in 5 days. Happy democracy for y'all. Okay, so what do we got? The joint. And a lockpick. Rejects the concept of personal property and allows normal locks to be opened. One use. Oh yeah, we could build a lock and then move up there, right? Move and enter it. Can we make another thing here? These all status effects. Maybe we can hand it over as a soup? Use a D6 to D6. D6. Sorry. Yeah, right. Lockpick. What do we need? What is that? Wood junk. Can I just right click that stuff? No. Okay, grants me 2 though. Can I make another 2 maybe? Just in case. Multi-magnetic screw. Okay, this one is something to be used for things. Long rolling paper. Let's put this one back as well. We don't have the leaves for now. Do we search that one? Yes. So I got the rations. Can I start handing them over, maybe? Let's see what happens if I talk to him. Blood on his face. He seemed... Okay, no, I can't give... Do I need to do that from my own somehow? Medical dossier. Here we go. Aggressive high as fuckness. 17 minutes. Oh, these are all my status effects. Okay. So they actually take those times that they see. Introduced into production toward the end of the 1700s cycle, the pneumatic postal system helped bridge distances and unite the people of the great cities. The PPTS communicated exclusively within the building itself. During the rifle strike, they proved essential in secretly coordinating the new youth towards the bureaucratic coup. Here's a message from Flat 26, sent at 16:38 yesterday. Wait sec, I'll stop by tomorrow morning around 4. We'll read the last chapter of Moors in Uniform, okay? Should we tell him that? I can't do anything, at least it doesn't look like anything. Okay. That is my room. Where does the other door lead, though? Oh, we're getting outside. Here we go. Who's this one? Egbert looked pissed off. Okay. All good? Asked that yellow lying on the floor. What were you fighting over? He was grumbling about the referendum. Something about them militarizing the DCB and a whole load of other rot. Can you believe it? They attacked us and we're supposed to spread our arse cheeks wide. Take it and thank them for the pleasure. Lad is right. Last thing our district needs are more weapons going around. Maybe you should spread your... You know what I think about all this, brother? Still talking about the finger? No thanks. Ridiculous? Exactly. And they want the right to vote too. Wait a second, I put law of reading on the landing. The chair is often the subject of disputes. Okay, we have a lockpick. Let's see if we can get into his room upstairs. Oh yeah, we haven't actually taken it. Let's see if we can go on there. So he's not in there, right? Okay, here we go. And we're in. What do we got here? Do we have a kind of existentialist, are we right now? Okay. Knowledge library. The oh, here we go. Short for cohesive force power is a nation with blurred borders and continent in motion from west to east. At least according to the Unionists. To the now defunct Committee of Regulators, however, it is an inter-feudal alliance made up of 57 stained fiefdoms, republics guilty of state conglomeration. The productive incapacity of the smaller fiefs had become a sinister banner of the past, a liberal hemorrhage threatening to drag us back to 100 cycles. Had the committee of regulators not been overthrown for greed and individualism, none of this would have ever happened. Okay, still trying to get a picture of what's going on, but we'll get there. An opinion on his tastes. So radically left-wing, he loops around and ends up on the right. Diverse, the missed regret. There's much to get here. The table is neat and clean. His rigor is annoying. He's the clean guy, probably. Egbert's workbench is a graveyard of impossible distances and faded projects. Egbert was accustomed to writing down thoughts and motivational phrases on little scraps of paper. Process and productivity. Trust in the means of production. Fuck you. The end justifies the means. I can be better. By Juno's breast. How many did he write? Right, you're his best friend. Or maybe his only one. You have every right to do this. Was Devereux right? Devereux was wrong. More exercise. It's not my fault. I deserve the promotion to deputy chief. This is personal. Okay, there's more here. The drawer was overflowing with ink pens. Nothing important. Look closely. Inside the drawer is a smaller than it seems from the outside. There's a false bottom. You notice 4 small bolts at the edges of the wooden plate. I can't do that because... Oh no! Wait, we ditched the screwdriver. Oh, let's get this one back. This could help us. Shoot, there was no storage up here. Get this workbench away. Maybe that one. Probably won't need that for fighting right now. Yes, there we go. Coagulant. And another bandage. Cool. Pretty good. Okay, so maybe I have to talk to the other guy again to give him the rations?
Hmm?
Okay, probably not. Okay, suit yourself. Huh. That doesn't help anything. Right. What are we going to do? Probably head outside, see if we can hand over those rations. There isn't anything else. Flat 27. Barely a second after knocking, a weak, ill voice came through the crack on the door. Has the food arrived by any chance? Tim had a fast metabolism. He could think of nothing else except fattening himself up. Furthermore, he loved to peer through the peephole in the door. A voyeur, a gossip would say. Oi, Big T, what's the story? The Argo's newborn isn't crying today. I finally managed to sleep in peace. Until you started trading punches? Trading punches? Oh, trading punches. Exactly. Your deputy condo chief, sort them out. About the rations. Listen, comrade, today I really don't feel well. I'm just skin and bone. Could you give me 2? I can give you 15 tallies. Okay, that's the currency now. Take the bribe, become a real leader. I'll be back later. I need to think over. Deliver 1 ration. 2 nice rations for this quint. I'll be back later. Okay. We see who else is on the brink. Inventory. Okay, your inventory shows all items and resources you're carrying. Items can unlock new dialogue options and be used in combat. Some items can be used or read. Double-click an item to use it. Your inventory can be upgraded. Find upgrades by completing quests, exploring, or trading. That's good. So we should get the tallies, I guess. So that we have something to change. Just let me try something. I got an idea. Okay, I thought we could use that kind of oil or whatever we got there. But apparently it doesn't work. Hands up where I can see him. Hildebrand. Oh boy. Who the fuck are you? A liberal? I am not selling my house. You got that? Hildebrand was getting Zinal, one of those harmless old people who piss on Yellow's doorsteps. That rifle looks pre-war artifact. Like shit can't think fire anymore. I'm Voldemort, your neighbor at number 28. The barrel of the rifle stopped trembling and was trained on Voldemort's head. Bollocks. Goodwin's been dead for years. Goodwin's my father and I am his son. Oh, are you? And I'm Fitzroy, old buckler. Fitzroy was patron of the military class and one of the 5 founding fathers of London stock. He led the rifle strike at the State Palace in the 1828 cycle, armed with a rifle and buckler shield. He died an honorable death, burned at the stake. Raise your hands. Voldemort lifted his hands to the sky, knowing no good was there to save him. What do you want from me, you swine? Samuel House, you're surrounded. That is hilarious. Okay, I'm here to give you rations. Take it easy. Then show me what? He's not trying it on with you. He just wants to check your circumcised? Like from those oil. Do I have to? If you don't show me your dick, I'll kill you. In different circumstances, that would be a compliment. We just got one there, so that's probably not a good idea. Send me your house, you're surrounded. Pig, you'll never get your hands on my home. Hildebrand took aim. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Okay. Tell me, Voldemort of Goodwin, what is the purpose of the spectacle? It is to entertain the audience, or to please the gods? I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. What steers your flesh? What is the ultimate inspiration behind the dance of your bones? Do not be shy. Here your past is free from judgment and non-existent, just like your future. What I have done for love. A good actor is full of heart, and yet your mediocrity betrays you. What is this place? After the applause, the lights resign themselves quietly. The drapes fall, and no one knows what happens next. The relationship between spectator and actor is unfair. It can be art, or you can feast upon it. The performance was mediocre, yet no one will leave with an empty stomach. You deserve to see what lies beyond. Behind the curtains, the sky has fallen, and you're the brightest star. You may leave through the back or believe that perseverance might improve this performance of yours. Oh, retry the scene, obviously. Okay, hands up. Okay, here we go. Sure about that? Hildebrand is pretty sure his rifle can still fire. Also says dogs can't look up. But dogs can look up. We're pretty sure dogs can look up. Okay. Step forward. Timber's first step forward, shelling the condo chief's authority. Hildebrand took aim. Take a step back respectfully. Raise your hands. Faster than a rat-up drain pipe, Voldemort grabbed the veteran's rifle. Youngster, is it you? The old man rubbed his tired eyes. Ha! Sorry about that. My head is killing me. Whew. He's preparing for the worst. A direct confrontation with the Kofo pose inevitable. Whew. The flag of the feudal Republic of London stuck. A gear resting on 5 foundational pillars. Reflect on the 5 founding fathers. Juno of None, worker martyr, mother and pillar of the working class. May the hollow gap be kind to you. Fitzroy, fearless shield, father and pillar of the military class. May the hollow gap be kind to you. Pollyanna, the magnanimous mother and pillar of the bourgeois class. Layton, the inventor, father and pillar of the developer class. Devereaux, the professor, father and pillar of the middle class. There we go. Is that another one of our stashes? It is. It's not a matter of faith, but of trust. It seems more like a matter of expectation. You're alone beneath the flag. The sky of the Edith district, cold and tumultuous. Hildebrand served on the border with Dial for over 12 cycles. Guess that refers to years, right? So they're in there for 8 years now? Crazy. Examine. Hildebrand laughed, keeping watch over the neighborhood. Professional deformation. Observe the horizon. Black and straw-colored smoke, column slashed across the leaden sky. Ever wonder why Kofo is obsessed with yellow? Yellow is cool. You know those chimney sweeps who always gather outside the Golden Crow pub? The dress code, for some reason, requires at least yellow pants, a ribbon or a cap. If you pay attention, they're always surrounded by women. Yellow gets you laid. People start revolutions to get laid. Bourgeard isn't grilling onions. Strange. The morning scent of Bourgeard's grilled sweat was legendary. Sweet. Observe the statue of Juno. Imposing statue of Juno had watched over all of Winston for more than 150 cycles. That day, however, her face was veiled in smoke from the whirring districts. She can't see us today. Observe the streets. The streets were nearly deserted. They seemed to have lost all purpose. Look at those DCB vassals laughing down there near Gunther's Emporium. Now they're free to piss wherever they want. The Kin cause is covering the recent explosion at factory number 32. It's terrifying what's happening in the Londox districts. Trust me, young man, take up arms. The liberals are coming. Hildebrand appeared confused. All good? The look of 1,000 warriors became that of a bewildered young boy. Oh, youngster, is it you? Cunning copper, my head is exploding. Don't worry, everything's alright. Everything's alright? War is at our gates, comrade. Do not underestimate y'all. Those go-fucking spiritists are insidious. We're not even at war with the fiefdom of Dial. Dial, Kofopo, Fabra Lyrica. Same scum. Anyone who doesn't dream in our language is an enemy. You scared me. Well, at least I'm more vigorous than my bloody pecker. About the rations. About time. I'm hungry. I'll be back later. Deliver 1 ration. Thank you, young man. There's dead squirrel in the pan. Oh boy. Oh, can we get the rifle? Oh, youngster, hands off that. Okay. Collection of notes on squirrel anatomy and radio frequency science. We'd love to say we're surprised, but... Oh, who'd said you could snoop through my stuff? Looks like this tub hasn't seen water in many days. Alright, okay. That should sort that for now. Can we get up there? Okay, maybe not. Uh-oh. Do haste come upon the bottle's very end. Every quint, your blood turns darker than the one before. Look around. No one saw you. Your strength is, as ever, unquestioned. My body's embarrassing. Good. Remember, a death at work is nobler than one at the edge of a bed. Rest is for those who have already given. And you, our dear world, still have far too much to do. Don't be dramatic. I'm merely running low on pills. Time, you're running short. I can't buy with pills. Statistically, I'm right in line with the average. Wrong. At the death market, all they can buy is more suffering. I hold a degree in applied suffering. The mother you never had would be proud of you. Out the window, a raven spread its wings, tearing through the wind and turning it into the echo of a mocking laugh. Argo was supposed to fix the leaks last quint. Siga never made it past this armchair. Too dangerous. Can we sit there? Oh, we can just chill. Let's see some. Oh, ooh, okay. He's sipping through his eyes. Some animations need a little bit of attendance. Okay, but these are some kind of... So, observation points, something like that? Pretty cool. Pretty good idea. Knock. You can hear the noise of small feet treating on broken glass. Who is it? Seagull, Lady of Glass. She believed herself to be made of glass and as such was scared of shattering. To keep her shards together, she had the habit of sinking methamphetamine cocktails. On doctor's orders, of course. Oi, sick, all good? I feel it. Well, this time is different. I'm about to shatter. Have you got any coagulant to give me? Definitely have, right? Let's go there. Okay, about that glue. Did you find any coagulant? I can feel my skin falling apart. Alright, here you go. A small gift from your very shoulders. Weary. For your weary shoulders. Tool belt. Increase inventory by 6 slots. Oh, can we do this? Thank you for the glue. I'll fix everything soon. Somehow it sounded like a farewell. About the rations. Is Quint already passed? The Quint? Deliver 1 ration. Thanks, Walt. You're the glue that keeps us together. Dang it, okay, I thought we could just implementing it, or like using it. I delivered the coagulant to Ziga, one less problem to deal with. Oh, that was actually a task. Okay, so what do we do? Ziga, Argo and Isabel, McKenna, Tim. Oh no, we forgot about that door. Let's go out there again. Knock at the door. No answer. I dream of a world with no locks. Everyone would own everything. Put your ear to the door. No crying, no family fight, only a Caroline playing the notes of sweet brine, tender night. And yet you might swear you heard the sound of glass shattering at a moment ago. A dream of a world with no locks. Everyone would own everything. Exactly. Personal property makes us envious. Weak. Should get used to living without shelter, just like we get used to death. I wish I had something clever to say, something that mattered, but I don't. It's fine as it is. You are merely the means through which this entire performance moves. Remember, though, when the lights dim, the applause addresses the darkness. Voldemort from number 28 dormitory rounds. No one respects your authority. You should tell McKenna, the real authority. I don't need McKenna, I'm the fucking deputy chief. Intend to get into 26. Climb the roof with a rope? You can't. In this demo, we're still building the roof. And that's pretty cool. On the other side, McKenna may grant you spare key. Okay. That was fun. Okay, let's continue. What do we have down here? There's a whole lot, huh? On inside. Oh, there we can go outside. I wonder if that actually works. There's red. FTPS connected buildings to external feudal services while the PPTS operate exclusively within the same building. During the rival strike, they were essentially okay. Send pneumatic message. Department of Care. Feudocratic inspiration. Cauldron House of Winston. This is Basil speaking. How can we help? How's reconquest of the London Stocks district going? Our brave vassals are gaining precious ground with every passing minute. Soon Kofopo's gallows will be dismantled, don't worry. Can I get an exit permit? No, it's not possible in this quint, sorry. Just like the last quint. Any news from the district of Winston? Don't worry, thanks to the newly passed referendum, Winston is now as safe as our borders. How should I act in case of suspected espionage? If you believe your neighbor is a spy, Kofopo, or interfeudal, please report them immediately. Our vassals are always at your service. Whew. Malfunctions department? No one responds. Okay. Department of Care. Arbitrate House of Winston. This is Hardwin speaking. How can we help you? Yesterday's arbiters, please. Ooh. Vernon of James, Godwin of Maben, Cillian of Ingram, Gregory of Ilias, Hubert of Gregory, Ilias of Gregory, Elidith of Arthur, Elaine of Guybrush. Is that from Monkey Island? Anne of None, Anais of None, Bridget of None. What? We're winning. Rejoice. Patient 42108. Opium prescription. I'm out of pills. They'll be delivered by dusk today, along with the rations. Thank you and have a wonderful thesis day. You don't even remember the color of thesis. Too much concrete. Okay, what is this one? This is Elisand. How may we inspire you today? Quote of the day, Juno. The Cawthron's presents the new youth, achievements in the pre-Feudic era. Today, Mother Juno reminds us of her final words before hanging in front of the State House. Without us, no towers rise. Lay down your hammers and leave the masters homeless. You feel reinvigorated, a champion of the working class. Ready for armed struggle. Oh wait, there's some kind of blessing if you want to put it like that. Another day of misery. The Iago family doesn't answer a call. No crying, no arguing. And yet I could swear I heard thought coming from the flat 26, okay? There's actually family there. A replica of a white flag raised by the Death Nation of Bull Nile. Like the display case. Symbol of our victory and their defeat. Protected by a fragile glass pan. During the 1828 assault on Government Palace, President Alphonse was caught with his pants down and a white flag in the wind. Every dormitory owned a replica of the nation's surrender. We don't do that. Awaiting area in front of the counter chief's door. McKenna solutions take time. Oh, so he's the chief of chiefs and I'm just the deputy one, right? This makes for some interesting wallpapers.
Scarlet was a lady of knowledge and strength. She used to say life is a joke and a turnstile. She said the word is there for you to of a sudden you could blow away. But Scarlet was glad of her consciousness. The soul was a
Pretty cool music.
and a love.
Okay, let's go on. What else is down here? Phases are ready to be sent to the fuel energy department. What is this? This central heating machine room. There was a storage here. So let's send these things back. Yes. Do I need those bandages right now? What's that one though? Bags of coal seen for the dormitory engine room. We're not allowed in there. Why not? Pressure doors were created in the early 900s. Only fuel operators or DCB vessels had access to it. A reminder to all citizens, property is personal up to a point. The lock consisted of a simple circular brass slot used for inserting a pressure modulator. The sign read, access restricted to fuel operators. Contact the malfunction department via FTPS for assistance. Oh no, not Teobaldo. Who's Teobaldo? Should we try to give him a call? Okay. Still nobody responding. Walt, is that you? The voice of Mother, your only constant in the world of variables. Oi, what are you daft codfish for? Get in. Kenna stores the dormitory's complaints on this nightstand. Almost all of them are written by Akbar and Tim. I can't get in. It's good. Let's take a quick look through the flat there. A real brick fireplace, the only one in the entire dormitory. A luxury reserved solely for the management of the previous administration. Doesn't mind the photos of the man. McKenna and Goodwin, your father. Our father. Photos in uniform inside and outside factory number 3. Watch the fire. Fire dances without you. McKenna's gross domestic product. I don't get it. Her feces. Ugh. Woman produce excrement? Yes, well, woman shit. Makes sense. You can't help but notice she produces more than you. Okay. It's like McKenna. Don't you dare get into my fucking business. We get another point here, which is good, I guess. So what do we go for? Feudocratism? Boat. Smell a small altar of photos depicting Fenella, McKenna's sister. She left us 7 cycles ago because of the pitch black. You have the right to have a remembrance altar of your own. Pitch black. Probably died, huh? Looks like McKenna's. Oh. McKenna's dormitory. 73B's condo chief. Her advanced cycles made her a role model for the district community. Once a close friend of Godwin, Waldemar's father, McKenna grew to become a mother figure to the deputy condo chief. Chief, all good? What was that chaos on the upper floor? Don't tell me they beat each other up again. She looks more tired than usual. It's all under control. Emma will be here for tea very soon. I don't want problems, understood? We must be a model dormitory, or forget those extra rations. Of course, comrade. Good. Whatever that means. They approved the LMA referendum. Good. We need all the weapons we can get, unless we fancy ending up like the other fiefdoms. First Moravica, then Bellerin. In the last few arcs, the East major fiefdoms have dropped like flies under the atomic weapons of the Kofo-Po Union, the Phantom Nation. You think their voting was all regular? How could you say such a thing? Each dormitory has been vetted directly by the DCB, district by district. Don't believe this Kofo-Po nonsense. McKenna will never forget this lack of faith. Uh-oh. I don't know why we're still waiting to attack. It isn't easy attacking a Phantom Nation. Their maps contain different borders to ours. You think we'll win? And the Committee of Regulators is renewed will annihilate them. The Committee of Regulators, established in the 1829 cycle, was charged with dismantling states in their transition to feudal republic, following due process. It was abolished in the 1997 cycle, when the major global fiefdoms were dragged into the knowledge war. What should I do if someone tries to bribe me for extra rations? Shove a boot in his mouth and then report it to me. I'll even give him mine. Argos didn't answer on my rounds. Can you give me spare key? They're usually the first to wake us. Did you notice anything unusual on the first floor? You know I cannot issue a spare radio key without urgent cause. Dormitory constitution is quite explicit. Lie. When I went to knock, someone looked at the door from the inside and gave an answer. I believe I heard strange noise inside 26, shattering glass. That may suffice to stamp a residential search warrant. Be careful. If they are bandits after our rations, do not attempt heroics. Call me. About rations, yeah. Gave her mine. Should we give hers to Tim? Okay. Oh yeah, probably pitch black. She was maybe sick too. Could be, huh? Use radio key. Okay, let's take a look inside. What a shambles is this place? Where are the Argos? Can't see anything. What happened here? Trace of blood leads towards the bedroom. Lick it? Waldemar dipped his right pinky into the liquid on the floor and resolutely put it in his mouth. So, is it tomato? It's fucking blood. Well done, detective. There are bloody fingerprints along the edge of the table. Whatever happened, it looks like it started here. This doesn't blow well, Walt. I think I can see that already. No signal. Thermometer reads 2C. This apartment wasn't heated last night. Edgar Stroller. What's that look? Don't you like kids? Yes. You'd have never worked with Hester. With Jocasta, on the other hand. Bread, onions, and half-empty can of beans. The kettle holds cold tea. Some onion. Right. Here's a message from apartment 28, sent at 15:29 yesterday evening. Hey old man, I need you. Things are going south over here. My bookshelf. The bookshelf was deliberately thrown to the ground. Were they looking for a hidden compartment or a secret door? What's the difference between reason and conspiracy thinking? Denationalization and decentralization. Moors in uniform. A cup of tea and a Commissar Monramo novel set on the bedside table. Argo and Wojciech were obsessed with crime novels. During the lockdown, they started making concept maps to solve the murder before the protagonist did. Maintenance wardrobe key. I'm not... Oh, this is so bad. That night, Argo and Isabel went to sleep, not knowing it would be their last. Waldemar clenched his fists. Two things were for certain. Argo was dead, and Waldemar had no clue where to begin. So from the top, eyes wide open, well-defined veins around the iris. Rigor mortis kept the mouth frozen in an internal silent scream. An ocean of blood from the lips to the neck. Clean neck? Limbs? Light abrasions on arms and legs. High concentration of blood in the hands and penis. A more careful look, however, revealed a mysterious cut that had scarred on the right brachial muscle on the forearm. Weird man loved taking about her scars. Where did he hide it? Did Isabel beat him? Yeah, what? Chest, flaccid, like a balloon. Underneath the pubic jungle on his chest, violet chromatisms. No sign of physical violence. Inspect Isabel? Even her corpse is charming. Stop those intrusive thoughts. The eyes were injected with coagulated blood. Isabel's face was completely red, but without any sign of physical violence. Limbs. No mortal wound on the arms and legs. The hands displayed a large quantity of blood, localized above all in the fingertips. Skin residue under the fingernails. On the right thigh, a few shy love bites. Chest. Contusions on the hips, obvious bite marks, and erogenous zones. The fearsome stiffness of the nipples indicated a recent death. Inspect bed sheets. Argo and Isabel had been wrapped precisely and meticulously in the bed sheets. It seemed more like a burial than a crime scene. Did they not die in bed? Reflect on the cause of death. Inspector, your conclusions. There are no visible wounds and the blood comes from the orifices. No blunt instruments or firearms were used. The blood deliberately left their body. The yellow pest? I can't see any yellow boils, but they're bleeding from their asshole. Perhaps we should humbly take a step back and return to assembling pipes. Not sure what happens, but I'm gonna give it a try. It's certainly. Sure whether you're staring in envy or in admiration. Obviously speaking. What? Curiosity? Clean the neck. The neck was full of scratches all over. Not enough to explain the exorbitant amount of blood. Self-inflicted. Okay, couldn't do anything there. Okay, we'll give it a shot. Just for science. 2 seconds that seemed a lifetime. Voldemort conquered Isabel's right breast. He had been waiting 3 cycles for this moment. Could now die in peace. Out of embarrassment or excitement, Voldemort had an erection. Believe in your research methods. Go on, well. What will you give her out of 10? Low 6 was... Oh boy. I did it in the name of science. Absolutely. I'm not a pervert. Okay, and yet your penis gives the game away. Okay, reflect on the consequences. The DCB will deliver next Quinn's rations tonight. They will first patrol the area to make sure everyone is in their residence. What will you and McKenna say when they find the corpses? They were killed, but we don't know who did it and how. Pretend not to know? I'll explain all this to McKenna. Observe the emphasis. Don't concentrate on the finger pointing the way to it, or you will miss all its glory. Things are altogether more pragmatic in times of war. Out of caution, the DCP will classify our dormitory as a suspected Kofopo household and arrest us all. There's something in all of this that is escaping you. Wait, only 2 corpses. Where's Edgar? Exactly. Why did we not hear him cry this morning? A serious feeling of doubt spanned along the Waldemar's spine. The broken glass. Was the murderer still inside? There's another red. No trace of blood. The bed is immaculate by Juno's grace. Check under the pillow. Tallies. Okay, cool. Check under the mattress. The second coming of the Josk. That's about it there. Examine post-it. There's a post-it note yelling, "Fix the ventilation fan. We can smell all your crap from the bathroom." It's locked. Use maintenance wardrobe key. Oh yeah, we got that. A crowbar. Retrieve. What do we need that one for? I've always wondered where these pipes lead. It's a sickness. You see a hole, you want to go inside. You want to see where it leads. You're a damn mole, but every mole needs its claws. Where are yours? Passage unlocked. Oh, I see where this is going, because this one's locked. It won't budge. There's crowbar. The door is blocked from the other side. There's nothing to be do here. Seems locked. Okay, well now we can get through here, huh? Gavin Loop. An accident. 2 transport cars crashed violently, leaving no survivors. It's a disaster. This is still investigating the incident. Wait, no, that's your face. What's happening? Is that the killer? was too thick to see through. Every 3 seconds, the fabric fluttered slightly. Someone is breathing behind that curtain. Should we do something or should we go down and tell her? To get some backup. Question is, can we leave it there? Or will he be gone? Let's see if we can like actually get out of the apartment now. Your bones have calcified. Once again, your body betrays you. You can't run away from your responsibilities. The murder is still among us. So I can't leave then? No. This pathetic ludonarrative dissonance. That's anarchy, right? I know it sucks. Okay, so we probably should resolve that situation.
In this kingdom, people fill their heads with fears, and democracy is just an old illusion. I'm a king, but now I look like a vulture, lost in the dark side of my culture. And my throat will be cut in hundreds little parts, 'cause I increase the tax for the riches. Now I wish everybody would die. I will hit the road along with my bitches. Strangers from my mind, I wonder if I ever had one. Strangeness from my mind, I wonder if I ever had one. Strangeness from my mind, alone again.
There we go. Thank you. Congratulations, comrade. You have completed Steam playtest number 2. This is the result of 3 years of hard work with no funding and developed completely remotely and on our spare time. With or without a publisher, we will keep going until release. But to do so, we need your help. Okay, here we go. Back to leave feedback, wishlist on Steam, join our Discord. Okay, there we go. Back to menu. Oh, I like that music. That was cool. So here we are. That was the end of the playtest. I'm not sure if we missed some opportunities. But, yeah. The thing is, I have never played, how's the other game called? Like, the closest, like the closest one to it. Disco Elysium. I've never played that. I don't know if it's kind of the same gameplay or if the gameplay itself is a little bit different compared to this one. But I feel it's so different to many, many games that I've played before. Just in terms of the different mechanics and all of that. I feel it's really something special. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I hope these guys actually can make an impression with that one. And wish them much success. And yeah, super happy that I was able to play this one, to sneak into the playtest. And yeah, I'm not sure where these political things are going. But I guess that's probably more worked out through the whole story in the end, because I guess that was just the start of it. Because in the description it says, am I allowed to spoil that? It says investigate the mysteries triple murder. So we just saw 2. I'm not sure if the baby was alive. Don't know, but I guess so. So I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just the start of it. And yeah, I'm really intrigued. It's pretty cool. There's much to read, obviously. Yeah. Maybe they can get some voice actors, but I don't know. I guess it's always hard to, like, do this voice acting in an appropriate manner. Especially with so many different options and choices. I get that it's pretty expensive. So I think they added this. Isn't that something that they added in Disco Elysium like years after the release and after it completely blew up? So yeah, maybe this is something for the future. But no matter what, yeah, I definitely keep that on my watch list. I kind of enjoyed that a lot. I love those very, very like choicy gameplays. And thing is though, I don't know if that is something from the playtest, but I think if you just go with one choice, then you should be able to take all the other ones still, right? Maybe that's something that is open for playtest, but not after that. So yeah, really interesting to find out how this plays out later. I don't know if they're doing another playtest or not. It has no actual release date right now. So yeah, I'll keep following these guys and wish them all the best. And yeah, that's it for me with the GlassHouse playtest. Thank you all very much for watching. If you want to check it out yourself, I have a link down there. I'm not sure how long this playtest will go on. But maybe there will be a demo that has roughly the same like content in there. So make sure to check it out. And yeah, again, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and hope to see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.